Hi, everybody. It's Ana-La-Rai with Sparkles of Love. And you've heard me often say that my purpose with Sparkles of Love is to bring through the newest information, energies, and wisdom as it happens. Well, last night, some new information came through, and my guides wanted it out right away. So I'm going to do a couple of videos sharing this new information and I will get into more of it down the road in future videos. But today, what I wanted to share with you, we're in 2025, and things are happening on the planet, and things are changing everywhere pretty rapidly. And what the guide shared with me, as many of you have heard before, the veils are thinning. So the the veils are the curtains between the dimensions, so to speak. And as they thin, more and more is happening. More and more new energies are coming onto the planet. More and more new tools are coming forth. It's easier to connect with your guides. It's just there's so many positive things happening with this change in the thinning of the veils. And one of the things that is new, and we're giving you a heads up, is that because of the changing dynamics on planet Earth, the vibrations or the frequencies of the planet is starting to shift upwards. Doesn't always feel like it, but it really is as we're in the great awakening. And the consciousness of humanity is starting to shift. More people are starting to wake up. More people are looking past the manipulation and the tomfoolery, some might say, and perceiving more of the truth. So there's lots of that happening. But what is also happening with these veils thinning is because the vibration on earth and the collective consciousness is changing, because we're moving into the next stages of the awakening, what it means, one of the things it means is that a whole new layer of guides. I call them enlightened ones. You used to maybe call many of them that we know ascended masters. Well, a whole new layer of enlightened ones is already starting to come through. Okay. So those of you that work with guides, those of you that channel, those of you that like to connect with the guides, there is a whole new layer of them coming in that we've never heard of before. And we haven't heard of them before because there was too much density for them to come in. Okay. Like their vibration and the density here was too vast. It didn't work well. And the guides, the enlightened ones and the ascended masters that most of us work with now, and there's hundreds of them, beautiful beings of light, most of those have had at least one lifetime on earth. So they understand a little bit more about being in a physical body, about humanity, about how it works down here. But this new layer that is going to start coming through or has started coming through, most of them we've never worked with. And I say most because a few people have worked with these kinds of collectives and guides, but the majority no. They they have not had Earth lifetimes. They don't understand the polarity and the densities and how human life is. But it's also very exciting because they're going to bring through higher frequency, new, more tools and processes and information for all of us. So, those of you that meditate regularly, that connect with guides, be on the lookout. But most importantly, you want to feel them because their vibration will be very high, very high. And there is, if you're feeling heavy and dense, then you're not they're not connecting with you. So you want to be in a very meditative, calm, peaceful, joyful state when you try and connect, and they will feel very, very light. Okay. So enjoy the new connections. I'd love to hear from you if you connect with any of them. And it For me, the first one came through yesterday. So I know it's starting to happen, but they wanted to share that so that people aren't in any discomfort as these new beings start coming and new collectives start coming. It's a really good thing. All right. So let's get connected and see what happens. Okay. Thanks, everybody.